welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Royals going up against the A's. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, Singy, we get a chance to play in one of the cooler venues in all of baseball.
Well, such a cool place. I got goosebumps walking in today. Just so honored to be in this setting, and I know the players down there on the field, they can't wait to get going.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And on the hill in this one, Vicente Campos. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
The wind and the pitch. Back up the middle and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And stepping in is the speedy Dominic Canzone. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. Popped up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. And let's take a look at the lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them in part with his legs, Sam Haggerty.
And Boog, you and I were talking about it before the game. He's got good speed, and if you watch him in this game, he's that type of guy that's very smart. He doesn't have this just eye-popping speed, but he knows how to use it, and he's very intelligent on the base pass to get to the next base, to get around the bases, and ultimately score runs.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Cut on and miss. Throw there. Safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
And the right-hander deals.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And that's outside. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out and a runner at second. The next pitch misses. And the count is 3-1. And there's a foul ball. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And the batter now, Zach Veen. Out towards right center field. Grabs it on the run. And there's 2 away.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
So first and second with 2 outs. Vic Caratini at the plate.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
First and second, 2 down. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Tracks it down for the out. And that is that. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here with my pal singing. And on the mound in this one, Aaron Savali.
Well, he's allowing just over 1 base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
Foul ball there. Here comes the pitch. Ball one low.
1-1.
And that one fouled off. Right-hander kick steals. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's Eddie Rosario. In there at the knees. It's 0-1. Savali, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Just off the outside part of the plate.
It's a good take.
1 out, bases empty. Goes down looking.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Now here is Lee.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
And ball 1. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. De La Cruz makes the catch, and that'll do it. Scoreless after 1. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Ryan Anderson. Campos back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Taylor racing over to make the catch. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some book, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
One down, base is empty. That misses, and that's ball 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's ball 4. So a man aboard, Seby Zavala, getting ready to hit. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively.
Right through there for a strike.
And a pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, that's that slurp right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
That one not close. Now 1-2. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A gigantic blast. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now Ryan Bliss. First offering, and it just misses. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Close, but call the ball. And a count 2-1.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Left field, Lee in position, 2 away now. So the lineup flips over, and now Sam Haggerty. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1.
I think he wanted that call in the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
The wind of the pitch. Center field, settles underneath it. He makes the grab, and that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Michael A. Taylor.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Ball 1 to Taylor. And he dodges that fastball.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
The wide to kick the pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Max Stassi comes up to hit. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
The wind of the pitch. That's to third. Anderson. On to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. You got to be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
And here's the first baseman, Drew Lugbauer. There's a swing and a drive. And forget it. Home run number 5 on the season, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Base is empty with 2 away. Ildemaro Vargas digs in now. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1. 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And that skips into dirt. Home team down a run here in the second game of the series. That one just misses. Righty delivers. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that's the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. On to the third inning. And now Dominic Canzone. Canzone, 26 years old. And he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. Fastball for a strike. Outside. And 1-1. The pitch. And a foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base pass, it's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Off the plate inside, 1-1. And another ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Popped up. Has this one sized up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Zach.
2 outs, base is empty. Zach Veen, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Ball 1, no strikes. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. That one at 95, missed up top. Ball 2. And there's a ball. Line drive and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And now here is Victor Caratini. That clips the inside corner for a strike. The pitch just missed. Veen, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pickoff throw. Veen back easily. Ball to strike. The pitch. There's the strike. Misses outside. It's 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now it's the DH, Lawrence Butler. And he deals. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Here's the 0-2. That's a little bit low.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Cal.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Richie Palacios now at the plate.
Right through there for a strike.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. De La Cruz raging back towards the wall. And that one is off the wall. And that's a double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
So up next, Brett Harris. Struck out swinging his first time. There's a strike. One out, the runner at second here in the last half of the third. And a pitch. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Eddie Rosario. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one's in there, 0-1. 2 outs and one in scoring position. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. That catches the corner. Man on second, 2 down. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Here's a 1-2. And another ball.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Got him. And that will end the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job at getting out of the jam.
Out of the fourth. Down the third baseman, Brian Anderson. And a pitch. And there's the strike.
Well, these guys do a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
No te autorizaron, ¿cuánto te falta?
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. One down.
We'll take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Digging in, Jason Dominguez. First pitch, and he just misses.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. Rosario going back. Caught just shy of the wall. Two outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Seby Zavala. He's already homered in this game.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
No ball, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one way inside. And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Lee.
Number 26.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And a strike on the outside edge.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And there's one down.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Taylor batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And a good eye there. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one fouled off. One, 2 now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And a pitch. Foul ball still, a 1 and 2 count. Home team down a run here in the second game of the series. And that's off the inside edge. 2 and 2. One down, base is empty. Struck him out looking.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
¿Cómo tú dejas pasar cosas así? Porque de una vez cuando los videos tienen derecho de autor, eso cuando tú lo vas chequeando porque los videos cuando tú los subes siempre te dicen próximamente como que actualizando, próximamente se subirá el video. Entonces una vez no marca la hora, a veces hay que esperar una hora, a veces sube de una vez, a veces sube en par de horas.
Do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question.
I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Love power in the box now. No balls and a strike. Stassi leads off first with 2 down to the inning. On the ground to the left. They take the force out. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Ryan Bliss.
For Kansas City, the shortstop, Ryan.
The pitch. Hammers that one, curling down the line, and foul. Fastball for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Luis Quinones appears to be getting loose. Number 36 also throwing. And here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's one down.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Now it's going to be Sam Haggerty. High fly ball out into left center field. Lee hauls it in for the out. And there's two away.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Dominic Canzone. Strike one.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So Baboso tiene que estar ahí, contento. Imagínense.
Brian De La Cruz.
Después del error.
First offering is fouled off. This to third, makes the sliding stop. The throw, and very nicely done for the out. To the bottom of the fifth, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Ildemaro Vargas. The right-hander back to work. Just off the inside edge. And the 1-0.
1-1.
Up the middle. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Estamos bien, gracias a Dios. Aquí transmitiendo en Chile. El video, tú sabes. En algo estaba para la cancha. Y ya hay más casi ahora, como a las 8.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome. It seems like within the third or fourth pitch of just about every bat.
Y mami está para los dos. Y tú, ¿para qué lo pedimos? No te está apuntando para ir. Está apuntando bien.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Kicks and fires. On the ground. Slings to first. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Now at the plate, Richie Palacios. Doubled in his first AB. That one clips the outside corner. That's strike one. Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And the batter will be the shortstop, Brett Harris. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
And that's in for a strike. Palacios off of first with 2 away. Anderson tosses across the first. Play made. That ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 5 innings complete. The Royals out front 2-1. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the DH, Zach Veen. Veen, a former All-Star, 22 years old. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. Not close with that one, and it's 1-0.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
And there's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now the catcher up to hit, Victor Caratini. Ball 1, no strikes. Nobody out, runner at first. Runner on the move. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out. And here comes Mark Kotsay as he's ready to make a change and go to the bullpen. Vicente Campos gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Luis Quinones into the game.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Brian Anderson getting ready to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
That's to third. Vargas on to second. They get 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Now a pop up on the infield. Harris moving under this one. Makes the grab. And that is that. 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors and no one left. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Royals out front here 3-1. Bottom of the 6th. And now the center fielder, Eddie Rosario. And a pitch. That one misses, and that's ball one.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him. One away.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Lee, the next to hit. And that's in for a strike.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Pitch misses. Going to count 1-2. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Righty to the plate. And another ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
And first offering is fouled off. And right back to the mound. Fires over to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. And now the first baseman, Seby Zavala. Quinones back to work. Ground ball to the right side. Lugbauer takes it to the bag. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Now batting, shortstop,
Ryan Bliss digs in now. The shortstop takes the ball. Action in the pen down there. Number 35, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. San Martin, the lefty, warming up as well. The wind and the pitch. And now it's even up. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
now batting, second base.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now here is Sam Haggerty. Just missed. righty deals.
2 balls, no strikes.
In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. Right-handed reliever. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. Here comes a pitch. Good eye right there. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Brings it in.
You go ahead and the count 3-1. I think as a leadoff man that's got the ability to change the game with your speed, you want to really, really lock in on your pitch in that 3-1 count. And he hit a borderline pitch there. That's just adjustments you want to see a kid make. He didn't make it in that at bat.
Canzone, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Bliss off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
2 balls.
Not even close there. And it's 2-1. 2 outs. Fouls one off. 2-2. Got one out to right. Sizing this one up. And that's the 3rd out. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Number 29.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So digging in, Max Stassi.
The catcher, Max Stassi.
The wind of the pitch. Here's a strike. 95 of that one.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Hard hit to third. Throws across the diamond, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Fastball grooved right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
At the plate, Drew Luckbauer. He's already homered here in this one. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Number 31, the rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. Crable getting loose as well. And the 0-1. And a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
And now Ildemaro Vargas. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And that one fouled off. And the right-hander deals.
Ball, that's too high.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
That misses the zone. 3-1 now. Lawrence Butler. Waiting for a turn at the plate. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Number 31 gets handed the rock out of the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So 2 down, and next is the designated hitter, Lawrence Butler. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. With the tying run at the plate, here the second game of the series. Tying run at the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Left-hand batter waits. Gets a piece and stays alive. The tying run at the plate.
That's it.
And now the count is even. Left-hand hitter waits. This ball's chopped to the ground. Zavala. Off balance throw in time. And that is the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Royals with the lead 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. The wind of the pitch. That one missed. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
The 2-1. Fought off foul. And that's downstairs and outside. The wind to kick the pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Right-hander kicks, deals. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Zach Bean will hit next. And a swing and a miss. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a foul ball. Righty delivers. Good job to fight that one off. One down, base is empty. Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Now a chance for Victor Caratini. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And there's a foul ball. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, dude. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Brian Anderson. That one at the knees for a strike. Caratini on at second with 2 down. That misses. Ball 1.
Ay, refresco, fui yo, bájalo, bájalo. No, estaba medio calentón, por eso no está seguro congelado.
Man at second. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The pitch. Bounce to the right. Palacios sends it to first. Out number 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Joey Crable. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Here's the second baseman, Richie Palacios.
The second baseman, Richie Palacios.
And the pitch. That's off the mark. And that is ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time. Next offering is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And here it comes. Swinging a foul straight back. And the pitch. On the ground to third. Can't field it cleanly. He doesn't have a throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Harris in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
He was late there. Strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
In the air out to center. He's got it.
Number 8.
Down the number 2 hitter, Eddie Rosario.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Man at first, one away. And another ball.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Tying run at the plate. And that one fouled off. That's a strike. 2-2.
The two strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And he deals. Got him swinging.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment to get back on track. His team needs him.
Now the left fielder, Lee. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Right through there for a strike.
That misses, and the count is 1-1. The pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Tapped softly on the ground. Whips it to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 35.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the center fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. And there's a ball. The pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ground ball up the middle. Harris. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth. So up next, Sebi Zavala. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
That's outside. 1-0. Moving in the bullpen. Sam Long getting loose out there.
A Miley le hizo una. Casting.
One down, base is empty.
Eso mismo, la
Just
puso
off the
ella
inside edge.
y la niña.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a
Devani,
slider
Devani que tener
away, and when
cuenta.
a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover
Cuando uno está
middle
más
away,
divertido,
and
ya
that's
yo
where a
sepa
pitcher
cuidar.
can really finish off
Me veo que
that
subió
bat.
uno en estos días.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
As a hitter, you got to
Capture
learn
it.
something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't
En
tied
estos
back
días,
on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to
Que
be
fuma el
ready
parque.
to damage.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Que maybe.
Got him looking. Now 2 out.
¿Por qué fue que el varón se fue de video?
2 outs, base is empty. Ryan Bliss now at the
Mamá.
plate. 1 for 3.
Desobediencia.
And that's in the dirt.
Al Facebook la subió. Esa muchacha ni de...
That one fouled off.
Esa es una que tiene cuenta. No, yo no digo no. Pero digo yo que hay que tener cuenta con ella. ¿Sabes?
2 down, nobody on.
La agarró bien.
Susan.
¿Y cómo la agarró tan bien?
No hay nadie, todo la agarró.
Parece que aprovechó. Ay, que se la familia. Esa es la nadie de la familia.
Kicks and deals. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. And the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. One more shot coming up. Bottom of the 9th on deck. The Royals on top 3-1. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Michael Gibbons.
Comes on looking for his 35th save of the season, and that's a pretty big number. Definitely one of the better closers in the sport this year.
Now it's the right fielder, Michael A. Taylor. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. The pitch. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Givens, in his 10th season, 33 years old, he joined the team as a free agent. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. At the belt and fires. Taylor tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. And one gone. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
He's 2 outs away. And the batter now, Max Stassi.
8,000 pesos.
Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
And another ball.
Ball 2.
Right-handed reliever. He swings and fouls one off. That one missed. Caught him looking for the K.
No, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first two hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and then this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
So they're down to their final out. Drew Lugbauer, the next to hit. And there's the strike. And a pitch. Late with the swing there.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Two-run game with two away here in the bottom of the ninth. That one not close. Now 1-2. One strike away. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. In time, ball game. And the strikeout ends it.
This is why they turn to him to close out games. He's so reliable in these spots, and he just proved it for the 35th time this season. Nice job getting it done out of the pen.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long